In an epic competition of tiny proportions,
Everybody ready?
11 elite miniaturists from around the world
I am here.
battle it out one itty-bitty room at a time.
So painful.
They better not sweat the small stuff.
Oh,
Because if they survive elimination, they'll walk away with the ultimate prize. Now, only 10 remain to keep their tiny dream alive.
Go tiny or go home.
I'm Abba Makwando, and this is Best in Miniature. Hello, miniaturists, and welcome back to the workshop.
Going into the second challenge, after winning the first challenge really gives me a sense of confidence. I feel like I've set a really high bar for myself.
Congratulations to all of you for making it to the next set of challenges.
Today, you'll start tackling the interior.
But not so fast. We've got a surprise for you. Before you build each room, we're going to really put your speed and imagination to the test with a series of mini challenges. How you do in the mini challenge will be considered for your overall judging.
This challenge is judged blind. So Emma and Michael, off you go.
See you back here in a bit.
Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
For this challenge, to help inspire you, I have some reinforcements. We want you
To make a mini version of that toy you loved so much when you were a kid.
I know that this is something I can do. It's just up to my imagination.
The first thing that crosses my mind is just how long ago my childhood was.
In today's challenge, the judges will be looking for realism, scale, and creativity.
You have 75 minutes. Everybody ready?
Yes. Yes.
Make it mini!
Damn it, Dylan.
Sorry. The mini challenge is a blast from the past. We're asking the competitors to recreate a favorite toy or item that they can share with us and we can see a little bit about who they are.
It's kind of like coming back to memory lane.
I wasn't too much into toys as a kid, but I did occasionally play with fashion dolls, mostly for the furniture and stuff. I'm making a fashion doll because my sister and I used to play with them for hours. I'm neutralizing this brownish, just a little too bright, just adding in a beige or base color. It brings me back to the best part of my childhood. This has to hit about 1 inch, and so far my legs on it are almost 1 inch itself.
Scale is my #1 priority. 1 to 12 scale is 1 inch equals 1 foot. I'm looking for something that can be held in a very tiny hand. The scale has to be nailed.
I've made house of cards before in 1/12 scale, and it looks really, really cool. I'm making a miniature cityscape. Some of my favorite childhood things were the simplest. I used to love making house of cards and then building blocks. It doesn't have to be the flashiest, as long as there was enough of it for me to create with. I had a big imagination as a kid. I'm an only child. I often had to self-entertain, and I think that is why I'm pretty weird. And cute. If only there was a parent screaming in the background at me, it would really, really take me back.
I've decided to make a miniature pocket knife. This was something that I spent a lot of time with in my childhood. It was my first tool for making miniatures. Spent a great deal of time whittling and just being creative.
Right now I'm shaping the body of this knife, so this will contain all of the various parts for it.
I was a little bit of an outsider, you know? I was not always interested in doing the things that the other kids were doing, so I often found myself alone making miniatures, and it gave me a real sense of solace and purpose as a child.
I think that this reflects that really nicely.
What you working on over here?
I'm trying to make a pink pig hand puppet
Oh,
that
interesting.
my mother made for me when I was a little girl.
That's adorable.
It was actually my mother that sort of got me interested in crafts. She taught me to knit, to sew, to crochet.
I was an only child, and so I think I grew up faster than some children because I was treated as an adult from a very young age.
Can I borrow your tape?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm probably not even gonna use it. Just take the whole thing.
I don't.
No?
Thank you,
Okay. Okay, we're doing all right.
I will be making my childhood spy kit.
A magnifying glass, a manila folder that says top secret on it, and a fingerprint chart.
Little Susan was a creative kid and also very curious. I was obsessed with wanting to be a spy. I even had a spy-themed birthday party one year.
I love this so much. There's a lot of nostalgia going on right now. My parents are gonna laugh so hard when they see that I've made this.
I'm making a miniature tea set. That's one of my favorite toys growing up. And I'm using a pottery wheel to create one. I think I'm best at miniature pottery. It's really therapeutic. It makes you relax. And I can't explain the happiness when you make one.
So cute.
Yeah, just tiny little nose and mouth. I've got the eyes in there, just the rest of it isn't lining up.
Is that black? Great, thank you.
I'm making a craft box, and then I can start filling it with craft supplies.
I've always been a maker. As a child, I was that kid in the classroom that always knew how to draw.
It takes a lot of concentration. I definitely need 2 pairs of glasses to work on miniatures.
I see you're working away with pink clay, it looks like.
Yes. I'm making a pink telephone that I used to have as a child. As a kid, I would walk around and just pretend I'm an adult and talk on the phone all day and wear my mom's robe.
Oh my God.
I'm not happy with the way my phone looks like at all. When you're looking at it from afar, you're like, okay. But then as you get closer, you're thinking, this does not look too good. Disaster.
Mother.
Time's up.
As a kid, I had a whole bunch of toys. So what I'm doing is I am making a toy chest full of toys.
And I'm making some rollerblades, because I had those as a kid, too.
I wouldn't call myself spoiled, but let's just say I got what I wanted.
I don't know if that's gonna look good, but whatever. I feel like I'm in Cinder's workshop.
I'm making a model aeroplane. I'm using copper to make this toy because it's pliable and you can sort of like make nice shapes out of it. You can bend it. When we were younger, my brother and I were always making stuff. We did have a pedal car and we stuck wings on it. I've never stopped making models or fiddling around or, you know, hitting things with a hammer in the shed.
20 minutes left until we get to judge your childhoods.
Judge your childhoods? Oh, no.
You don't want to judge my childhood. It's pretty expensive. I'm running out of time, and I don't have all that time to be doing all this extravagant stuff that I really want to do. Okay, what can I make now? I need a yo-yo.
We're in the last few minutes of the challenge and I've sort of just about done everything. Just sort of got to rub the edges a bit to make it look a bit worn.
Come on. Of course, I don't have enough time to finish this, but I don't want it to look like completely a train wreck.
10 seconds left, miniaturist.
Oh, come on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Ta-da.
It's gonna make a yo-yo.
There's still more I could do to this doll to make it look better, but I have no more time for it.
That's about as good as I can do it in 75 minutes.
Please bring your miniature toys to the front. And don't forget your reference object so we can see how teeny tiny your minis really are. Welcome back, judges.
Wow.
This was
amazing,
phenomenal.
right?
Let the blind judging begin.
Hello. It's copper. It's amazing craftsmanship.
Yes.
Do you know, I really want to do this.
Right?
Sound effects. You gotta
I have to do it. I want to play with this one. Yeah. It's an early mobile phone.
Yeah. Oh, I remember them, Emma.
Yeah. So you pick it up and say, hi.
Hello.
There's lots of detailing on the receiver and the dial face as well. It is coming apart a little bit. So I'm going to put it back down.
Look at that. Colored pencils, each one's different. What is this? Is that crumpled paper?
No, that's wool. It's a craft box, isn't it? It's all the stuff you would have in a craft box. Makes you want to make something.
Yeah, I believe these are hand puppets, which is always exciting, every kid's favorite. I'll huff and puff, the three little pigs, right?
Michael, do you like a cup of tea?
Spot of tea.
This has been done on a pottery wheel. It's beautifully, evenly done. But it's quite large for a children's tea set. To me, the scale is off.
The utility knife. It's made to have it work, which is really awesome.
The skill and the craftsmanship in making the playing cards stay up. And they haven't just done that once, they've done that a few times. So it's almost like a little mini sculpture.
It's a sleuthing kit, like a spy kit. This is executed well. Obviously, it opens nicely. It's a joy to touch. It would have been great, maybe a couple other things, because everything else in here is just paper. I want to take a look at the plethora of toys that we see here. Some of the details could have been handled a little better. Sometimes less is more, as opposed to having to compromise right, in the quality of them.
Somebody has taken the trouble to make this beautiful doll. If a doll is about 6 inches tall, to make that in miniature in 1/12 scale, it must be just ½ an inch. The scale is absolutely spot on. It's lovely. All of these pieces are wonderful, and they reveal a lot about who you are.
Who made this one? Kat. I love that the closer I got to it, the more it reveals. It brought a smile to my face, so this was a nice piece.
You have nailed the scale. You have defined the feet to the hands, down to the strands of the hair. Absolutely exquisite work. Who made this one? Philip. I like this one for the fun of the boxes, and I like this one for the building blocks, but I also like this one because of the skill involved in creating the sculptures with the cards.
Who made this one? Steven. Proportion seems great, the ratio seems really nice. Overall, it's something that every kid wants or would have, and it was executed beautifully.
Great job, everyone. So, judges, who's the winner of our first mini challenge?
We're really torn.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Okay, I think we got it. The winner of the first mini challenge is Kat.
I was not expecting that at all.
Nice work, Kat. Come get your prize.
I'm elated, but still a little shocked. It's like a dream, and I think part of it is my rampant childhood imagination coming back. I don't know. So, yay.
I didn't win, but it's still an early competition, so there's time. It'll come when it's ready.
It's time to continue your work on the miniature house of your dreams. Let's get some work done on the inside, shall we?
Yes. For today's big challenge, you'll be crafting a living room.
Where you can sip or spill some tiny tea. Am I right?
Your living room must include a scratch-made sofa, a feature fireplace wall, and a fire that actually lights up.
And introducing the Mini Mall, a magical place full of pre-made items to help you with anything you run out of time to complete. It will open in the last hour of the challenge, but be warned, the judges are looking for all room requirements to be scratch-made. So choose your items wisely.
You'll have 8 hours to complete this challenge. Are you ready?
Yes.
Make it mini.
This is the first room that we get to build, and I'm really excited for it, but I'm also really nervous.
We built the shell of the house, now I have to build the shell of the room. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Cool, beautiful.
Today, the miniaturists are going to be doing their first room build, the living room. It's one of the most comfortable and luxurious rooms of the house.
For me, it's important that everything they build in this room has a purpose and suits the style of their home. What I would love to see is their placement of the furniture and how they relate to each other. And I'm really interested to see how they do the treatment around the fireplace, because the fireplace creates a natural focal point in the room. So I'm looking for a showstopper. That's where their personality is going to come out.
You're a hard man to please.
So I've been told.
This is air dry clay, and I'm going to use it for the facing of my fireplace. fireplace is definitely a center point of the house.
In this competition, I am building a mid-century modern house.
For my living room, I'm looking to create a space that's artful and bohemian.
I think this room probably reflects my own personal style. I love a lot of books and plants and texture.
I couldn't find a rolling pin. That's gonna have to do.
I'm gonna start with the crown molding, the wallpaper, and the flooring. My miniature house is a Victorian house that's haunted. So my living room is going to be creepy. I'll be adding a Victorian style couch, a fireplace, and long curtains. In a haunted house, you know it's not real, nothing's gonna happen to you, but you want that scare. It's almost like an adrenaline rush, and I just love it. And I wanna add that into my miniatures.
Right now I'm working on the flooring for my living room. I've got this really nice birch veneer. It's a beautiful material. For this competition, I'm making a cottage. It's in a mid-century modern style. My living room is going to feature the key elements of a plush velvet couch, a ceiling fan, as well as a functional fireplace.
The exterior of my house is big, fancy. Think Atlanta. To me, an Atlanta, Georgia home looks like mansions, homes that movie stars live at. It's just where I want to live at and build my actual real home. So my living room is all classical, but I have this arch. It fits in with that style of home, and I think that's gonna draw a little bit of contrast to my other pieces. I think my house is gonna shine the most.
Perfect.
Hey, Shallow.
Hello.
What's your living room at home like?
It's messy because I have two boys.
Yes.
You know, they're bag of chips everywhere. I'm always cleaning up their mess. I'm building a shipping container home. My living room is actually how I want my living room to be in real life, with a glass fireplace, a comfy sofa, and a swiveling TV. This would be clean because I'm the only one living in here.
You really have to be like a carpenter, an electrician, and an interior designer, and a furniture builder. It's like crazy range of stuff.
I've had a lot of different creative hobbies in the past. In miniatures, I find a place for all of my skills under one banner. My house is in a modern style. So the living room that I'm going to be creating is modern with simple stylistic elements and some instruments. I was born and raised in Nova Scotia. Jam sessions are a big part of the culture over there. We call that a kitchen party. Everyone brings an instrument if they can, and they just take turns leading a song and everyone else follows along.
I have never made miniature instruments before, so we'll see how it goes.
One of the things that's the most important feature of a living room, and the hardest part, I think, for the miniaturist is going to be building the couch. I think the main difficulty is trying to upholster the actual couch itself, because fabric doesn't work the way you want it to work.
We have a huge range of skills coming into this challenge, but what they normally have days to complete, we're asking for in hours. So I'm very interested to see how they're going to accomplish that.
I'm gonna use paper towels for my cushion. Doing upholstery is not my thing, but if I have to, I will.
I am making a Victorian-styled couch. There's a lot of curves to it and a ton of detail.
I'm making matching white canvas sofas. My house is a 5-story, ultra-modern townhouse. In the living room, you're gonna see streamlined, low furniture with minimal lines. The fireplace is gonna be a very long glass kind of feature, just to give it a little bit of glamour. It's my dream concept. Being a small town kind of guy from Ohio, it is a big dream to live in this house, but I think if there's anyone that's gonna obtain it, it's gonna be me. These 2 bolster pillows are gonna make it look very, very modern and classy. Easy and good looking. I love it. It's very like 1960s Italian.
I'm making 2 identical sofas, and one's going to be covered in fabric, which is what the judges want, and then one's going to be sort of like me painting it to look like fabric. My house is supposed to be an old antique doll's house. The living room, it'll have a wood burner, a knoll sofa, and it'll have paintings on the wall. I know I can get different effects and better effects by using paint. So they've got to come around to that way of thinking that sort of, oh, I see, he's a painter. Oh, right. Because I'm not actually going to change that.
Right now, I'm finding the best possible ways to screw up the fireplace, and I'm not really sure what that's going to be just yet, but I know it's going to be something wonderful. The concept of my house is modern, and for the living room, I'm really trying to showcase elements of wood and stone, and I want to do a coffee table that's made of concrete. I also want my fireplace to be open on either side. That way it can heat 2 rooms as opposed to 1.
Hello, Kat. I see you're working away.
Working as hard as I can.
How are you feeling about this big challenge then?
More comfortable. I'm a furniture person. Something is wrong.
Uh-oh.
No, that's me. It's okay. It will have a frame at the top, so it will be
exactly.
okay.
And also, you won the mini challenge, so I have faith in you.
Good. I'm glad that someone does.
No, you're doing great.
I'm covering my fireplace with a layer of oven baking clay. The house is the residence of a brother and sister, retired witch and wizard. These folks live a regular, normal existence with a little bit of magic on the side. My living room looks like a medieval living room in a very old house. I will have an early version of a Sheraton sofa and a fieldstone fireplace. In the olden days, people would plow their fields, and of course, the rocks would be taken out and put aside, and they'd be reused, which is where the phrase fieldstone actually came from. So my fireplace is made of these stones that came from the fields around the village. Oh, it's a good thing I didn't make my fireplace any bigger.
4 hours left, miniaturists. Halfway through.
Oh my gosh.
No. The fireplace is too tall. I should have checked before I got this far into the process. Oh! I am trying to assemble this fireplace, but I'm having some issues. I had to break these pieces back off, and yeah, now it's getting really gluey. I'm not liking it a whole lot.
I do not think time is going to be my friend in this competition.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Hi, Stephen.
Hello.
So I see you've made 2 knoll sofas.
Yes, the world's most impractical sofa, but they look very nice.
Explain to me about the tassels and why they're roped up like that.
Well, in theory, you can let down the ends and you can use it as a day bed, but I don't think anybody ever does.
How are you managing with time?
I think all right. Once I've got the fireplace up and the wood burner in, I'll start on the other bits. But it's all coming together. The living room represents everything in my head. It's got all the things that I like.
I'm about to cut some furniture. This is a coffee table.
I have some experience with furniture restoration. I restore antique and vintage furniture, and I have transferred a lot of that skill into my miniatures. It just reminds me of my childhood. I actually had 3 doll houses, and I've never lost that love. So yeah, it's just a bit of a full circle moment.
Okay, here we go again.
Tell us your ghost story. How's it going?
This house, the owners died in it, but the house got repurchased by a newlywed couple, and they just had a baby.
Right.
So all the furniture that you'll see in here, it's how they bought it.
The original owners.
Yes.
The ghosts.
Exactly.
Right.
Nothing's been cleaned yet.
Sometimes it's harder and takes longer to make something look older than it does to if you put it in there and made it look clean.
And when I'm weathering things at home, I spend hours
Just
doing
doing
it
it,
because
yeah.
it's layer after layer after layer.
I didn't expect anyone to try to make a chaise.
Oh, really?
I have to say. Yeah, because of the amount of curves and the
Yes.
upholstery to get that
Once I
nailed.
started making it, I was like, why did I do this? I definitely do like to work outside of my comfort zone. I like to push myself. I like to push the boundaries of what I'm capable of.
So I wanted a ceiling medallion. So this had pins and needles. And I figured they're not using this. So I took all the pins out. This has a hole. I can go ahead and put my light, and it'll hang just like this for a ceiling medallion. So this is what we're gonna go with. Sometimes you really just gotta think on your feet.
So I am a little bit of a dreamer, but I like to actually put things into fruition and actually manifest them, and eventually they do come. I've always pictured myself in this miniature home that I'm gonna build one day. I would love to have a home base, a place that I can be like, it's my big house with all these big, nice, fancy rooms. It's all mine.
Philip gave me this cute magazines for added styling in my room. So in return, I'm gonna help him with the wiring for his fireplace. That's the deal. You just have to connect red and red, and then like that.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Easy, right?
Oh, why don't they just do that for you? Our community's close-knit. There's definitely a lot of camaraderie.
Philip and I are good friends, hopefully.
This is developing to like a showman's. I'm obviously not, she's married. Okay. No fruit will bear.
I'm waiting for some glue to dry on my couch. Everything fits, everything works, and there's my last piece of ceiling beam going in. Now, pray.
Artists, only 1 hour left.
Yikes. Oh no, why is it not? My fireplace is not lit up. This is one of the criteria. I think there's something disconnected. I don't know what the problem here right now is. Gosh. Oh my God. My fireplace is not lit up. I have to fix this. I was tinkering with it, and then suddenly it lights up, and wow. Oh my God.
Roll up, and get your miniatures. The mini mall is open. So if you're behind, now's your chance to get in there.
I really want to show the judges that I don't rely on the mini mall. I don't even think about it. I think for now, I'm just going to try to keep it to the bare minimum.
I have my eye on a very special table for my witch to use for her tarot readings.
I'm good.
Part of my inspiration came from the fact that a very long time ago in a different life, I used to read tarot cards for fun and profit until I scared myself so badly that I stopped. My witch hasn't reached that stage yet. She's still pretty good at it. I wonder what kind of a fortune I'm giving this poor soul.
The miniaturists are creating their very first room build today. No small feat. With less than 1 hour left, what are you seeing?
As these rooms come together, I look for detailing, I look for interest. I want to be captivated by the room. I have to say, Susan's living room, so far, not enough details for me.
It doesn't feel cohesive with the house, and it's a little too safe.
Yeah, too safe, yeah, definitely. And that worries me with so little time left.
I love how Suzette's personality's coming through the more she works on it. It's right on style and brand with her concept, and the story's being told, so I'm excited and a bit scared to see the finished room.
I know Kat can do more. I feel like she could push herself some more. Some of the materials she's using, she needs to experiment some more and see what she can come up with, because right now, it just doesn't look like enough. Stephen's living room. Oh my goodness, I just love the detailing that he's putting in there. There's a lot of imprint of it, probably his own personality. Philip's, really impressive. The color combinations, the texture combinations. Wow, he's really stepping up in his challenge, and he really seems to be having fun.
The most fun part about miniatures is the detail, the small things, putting the rooms, the style, the furniture, the aesthetic you're going for. So there'll be little pops of accessories everywhere.
I'm making little clay pipes and smoking pipes. So I'm gonna make as many different shapes, sort of type pipes as I can.
Right now I'm working on some coffee mugs. I didn't bring my miniature espresso machine with me, otherwise I would be brewing some real coffee. My standard scale is slightly larger than we're being asked to work in this competition. And I know that the judges are going to be looking at it, just absolutely inspecting our rooms for every little detail.
I don't know if I'll have the time to do what I want to with the space.
My priorities are done. Right now I'm just working on the sort of fun bits, the little extras. I have some little Easter eggs in my room, in particular my ceiling fan that really works. And I have a little bit of magic with my fireplace as well. I'm burning a tiny little alcohol burner that I use in my miniature kitchen to do all of the cooking of miniature food that I do. It's something that introduces just a teeny little bit of danger into the process. I love seeing other people's faces when they figure out that one of my miniatures works. The laughter, the joy, that kind of feedback is really what I get out of it.
Making one last table. I think I have time.
You have 1 minute left.
Never mind.
Coming to the end of the challenge, I'm feeling pumped up and ready to move in.
Oh my God, what happened here?
Nothing's sticking. Driving me nuts.
It's just a little crooked, but I'm out of time to keep playing with it.
All right, how are we gonna stuff this?
I might be lacking some home decor pieces, but what I have is good.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off your little living rooms.
I'm tired, but I'm happy. I hope the judges see that I really took the time to build a story with the accessories.
I feel really good. I actually did everything I set out to accomplish.
I hope the judges notice that it is clearly a period room. It is what it is, and it fits with the house.
Hello, Stephen.
How you doing?
Can you tell us about the story of your living room and who lives in the house?
It's sort of some 19th century bloke. He enjoys art and antiques and travelling around and sort of exploring places.
So in this challenge, we ask you to do a scratch-made sofa with upholstery, a feature fireplace wall that lights up for your living room to be complete.
Let's take a look. Wow.
Look at that.
The Knoll sofa is one of my favorites.
We have one that's painted, which is definitely your technique. You're a masterful painter. And then we went one with upholstery.
Yes, yeah.
And the fabric on there.
That one works better with the whole of the room and all the painting and everything than that one.
You've done a wood-burning stove inside the fireplace?
Yes, yeah. The idea is that it's the end of the day and it's it's all sort of glowing and it's sort of, it's all quite mellow, really.
The detail work on the sofas, the walls, the pipes, very impressive. And it's cohesive with the overall aesthetic of your home. So well done.
This is my living room. I kept a light color scheme, but I also tried to make it feel dark, grungy, and definitely well lived in.
Even though it's supposed to be gloomy, it's very stylish. It's very inviting because of the chicness of the style.
Exactly what I was going for. For the fireplace, I did some detailing and some sculpting work.
We got the skull. I love all the detail in there. This is all the same treatment, and it's lit up awesome.
You've chosen to make a chaise. That is one of the most complex sofas that you can possibly make. The styling and the Queen Anne style legs as well, it's very well done. And you have nailed the scale.
Thank you.
So I really went into the mindset of who lives here, and it's someone that works in fashion, maybe an editor. They've come home after a long day of firing assistants. They're just ready to relax after a long day.
You have made 2 sofas, and I love the scaling. The sofa has a softness to it, which I really like.
We have a living room here, but it's almost in 2 sections.
This one I wanted more like you could line your friends up and see across and have a good dialogue and really pack that full of people. And then if you want more of like your quiet time, move into the den and, chill out.
I want to take a peek at the fireplace.
Sure.
I'm very curious of the texture that you brought in there. You went for the concrete look, which is cohesive with the contemporary aesthetic of your place, with the hit of the fire, so I love it.
Thank you.
Hello, Susan.
Hello, Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Welcome.
Clearly something's going on here, so what's the backstory?
We have a youngish couple living here, and they're just getting set up for a jam session for the evening. We'd also call that a kitchen party, but it often doesn't happen in the kitchen. It's usually where there's a bit more space. We have people arriving and getting their instruments unpacked, and they're getting ready for just a great night of community and music and just a really nice time.
The critique I would have is that it feels just like kitchen party and not much like living room. If we were to take away the elements that were added for the party, there'd be nothing left. The creativity we were hoping to see, it's just not there.
This room for me lacks details in the room itself. There's no baseboard and some of the flooring is coming up a little bit at the back, and the sofa is underwhelming.
I did feel the crunch of time when it came to some of those finishing pieces.
Yeah, it's just a little too plain for me, I think.
Today, it's early in the morning. They're drinking coffee, they're doing a puzzle together, and having a fire. And so it's a space where you can just come and relax. This is an old couch that's been used for decades.
Constructive criticism-wise, scaling, I think that the mugs, for me, they look a little on the large side, especially compared to some of the other things.
I actually have a special surprise for the fireplace.
Okay.
Something that's a little risky.
Look at that. We are going for some real flame. Look at that.
Honey, and we have fire.
And you have smoke coming out of the chimney.
Oh, look at... I'm blown away that you lit it.
Yeah.
Like, just to pull that up, I've never seen that before.
Very clever.
Hello, Kat.
Hello.
You made it through.
I did, barely, by the skin of my teeth.
Tell us about the story of your house. Who lives here, and what were you trying to achieve?
One of my favorite times of the day is when my son is still asleep in the mornings or at night, and after I've tidied everything up, I like to just go lay and sit on the sofa and just do nothing.
Oh, I can see the sofa, yeah. And it's squishy, yeah. Passes the squishy test, yeah. And I like that you've got the throw over the top as well, and the colours.
Well, thank you.
You're mimicking an electric fireplace with this one?
I'm trying to, yes.
You got the light popping, and it's a double-sided, which is a beautiful feature for whatever room's on the other side. Curious why you covered up these great low windows that you've created by backing this giant couch up to it. Your other window, the couch would have fit really nicely there. Did maybe a console table.
If that's the case,
we can swap.
Move it right now, Michael. That's all you had to say.
Yeah, just, you know, we could just do that, and then you just come right back. Okay.
Welcome to the home of Hiram and Hepzibah Haggletooth. Her last client has just left, but the cards are still laid out on the table. They often have their evening meal here, so there's stew cooking on the side of the fireplace there. And they're waiting now to get together and end their day.
End the day, wind it down. Honestly, it was the smell of the stew that drew me in. Well, I love the way it fireplace turned out. It's really authentic looking, and even the pattern of the stone. A lot of times you have a lot of different colorful stones, and this one wasn't overdone, so beautifully done.
The typical characteristics of a Sheraton sofa is either the slightly arched back or sometimes the straight back, and always the very fine legs. That's beautifully done.
All big dreams start out small, but in this case, miniature. I'm going to build this house one day, and I'm manifesting it right now. You can see that I'm moving in.
So tell me about how you made this. What materials did you use for this one?
I made the couch out of foam core and some paper towel.
I've not heard that one before.
I understand what you're doing. Right now, it's boxes, the chairs are upside down. It's a creative concept, but if I was decorating this room, I'd pay a little bit more attention to how you expect people to move through.
I would like to say attention to detail. I love the pillars, but please make sure everything is absolutely straight. Nail your finish. Do not slack on the details. Hello.
Yeah, welcome to my humble abode.
Thank you.
So it's quite eclectic, isn't it? So you've got a real mix of styles. The couch, it's beautifully executed. Did you sew it or did you use glues?
I use a hem tape.
I've not heard of anyone using the hem tape before, so that's new. And it's been done very crisply and very neatly, so I think it looks beautiful.
The couch, I feel it's oversized, not necessarily even just by scale, but for your room. I would have sized this down an inch or two, just so it's not so deep, because it seems like it's taking up all the space and there's no way to move around.
So the inhabitants of this house, they embrace something that I coined a couple years ago called Le Cachet. It stands for Local Economy, Craftspeople, Artists, and Secondhand Economy.
So are you living in this house?
This resembles somewhat of the elements in my house.
Oh, open concept, love it. This is more of a wood-burning fireplace, right? Just naturally opened?
That is correct, and it features ceramic tiles.
It's got like a nice stone hearth at the bottom as well, isn't it? It's a nice detail.
Yes, thank you.
Very suited to your mid-century modern design. The only negative, I would say, is I feel like what's remaining of the room and the ceiling are a little bit bare for me. You've done such attention to detail in what's there, the character that you've got in the small space you had. I would like to have seen more of that go around the rest of the room and onto the ceiling.
Absolutely. I don't know if I've done enough, but I'm optimistic.
The miniaturists created their very first room build today. Which ones impressed you the most?
Stephen's living room. I love this feeling he's got, the style of the Knoll sofas, the pipes laid around. He's really invoking character into the living room. A lot of his own personality going into there. You can really feel it coming through.
Suzette pulled it off fabulously because she designed the space. Everything fit, everything was proportioned, and it was nicely placed. When you zoomed in closer, you started to see the detail. Each piece was taken to another level. And then the complexity of her sofa was amazing. Beautifully done.
Phillips, oh my goodness. I could really tell who lived in his room by the details that he put into it. He made all the furniture himself. It was made exquisitely. The color combinations, the texture combinations, he nailed it for me.
Who is in danger of going home?
Despite winning the mini challenge and impressing us with her attention to detail, I feel like Kat missed the mark with her living room. It seems like she made pieces and just placed them in this space. She wasn't considering the architecture that she created. It doesn't feel cohesive. It doesn't feel like it was a plan that's coming together at all. And I love Susan's ode to the East Coast with the kitchen party room. It would have been a little bit more successful if it felt like a living room that was transformed to a party and not like an empty hall that was just having a party there.
There was nothing interesting for me on the walls. It wasn't finished particularly well. Susan's lack of detailing in the room, it just didn't sell it for me.
The risk of my going home is very real.
I've done everything that's asked of me and then some again, so I'm hoping that's enough to drag me across the finish line this time.
Please don't send me home.
Miniaturists, congratulations on your very first room builds. One of you really impressed us by letting us into a chic and sophisticated world. Every surface was considered, and each piece was exquisitely crafted by hand. We're delighted to say that today's big winner is Philip.
Oh. Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
It was made beautifully. The finish was exquisite. I absolutely loved it.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm definitely excited to win this challenge. I feel like it's really, really well deserved. My living room is a little beautiful masterpiece. Yeah, job well done, Philip.
I never want to do this part, but it is a competition, so unfortunately, someone will be leaving us today. One of you struggled with attention to detail, and your living room was a little too simple. I'm sorry to say that we have to say goodbye to Susan.
The hardest part about leaving is actually leaving all the rest of the miniaturists, because working in the same room with so many people who have the same passion has been absolutely inspiring.